Hi, Dr. Roberts. I'd be happy to introduce myself. I'm Chaplain Karen Meeker, U.S. Army Chaplain Colonel. I'm currently the chaplain for the Surgeon General of the United States Army, stationed in the National Capital Region. I joined the Chaplain Corps in 1991 as the chaplain candidate, as I graduated Bucknell in 1990 on a ROTC scholarship, and then entered branch transferred over to the chaplain candidate program as I started my Master's of Divinity at Harvard Divinity School, and came on active duty in 1997 after completing all of my graduate program and professional work, serving as the United Methodist pastor in my home conference, which is now the Susquehanna annual conference of the United Methodist Church, and started with the 82nd Airborne Division, airborne for all those paratroopers out there, and have served in 4 different divisions, 8th Army Special Operations, and this is my 4th time in the Washington area, having served in the Pentagon a couple of times with the Office of Chief of Chaplains as the Accessions Officer, Executive Officer, and Chief of Chaplain Recruiting and Accessions. So really delighted to be the director of the Tubman Network as a component of the Missions, Moral Injury to Service Women's Network. Missions is really impressive. I know I'm biased because I'm part of also a member of the board of directors, but Dr. Roberts, your vision for reaching out to women service members who have moral injury is exemplary. And what I really like about Missions, not only that vision, but how you execute that vision through research, through sharing practical ways to do that, and developing this network. And that's what I'm the director over, is the network piece of the Harriet Tubman Network. The Tubman Network is part of Missions, Moral Injury to Service Women Network Incorporated, which is a nonprofit entity that is made up of both active duty, reserve component, guardsmen, through that supports all the U.S. Armed Forces, all the branches of service. We also have on our board of directors a retired chaplain. So it's a mix that supports. It's a nonprofit that supports our active duty and all our women in uniform and out of uniform. It really got going during the pandemic, that need to bring people together with common experience, with common passions to support one another. So the Harriet Tubman Network really got going during the pandemic when people were isolated. And again, you, Dr. Roberts, with your vision and leadership to provide a digital platform in which people could come together and could network. Being part of the military, we all love being part of a tribe, belonging to something. And, for women who are a smaller minority within our armed services, that desire and that need to be in relationship with others, again, of common experience in order to support one another. And in this nonprofit entity of Missions, to research and to develop practical solutions to how to help people recover from moral injury, how to deal with moral injury, how to prevent moral injury. It's just a very fruitful network where we can come together with similar interests, similar experiences, and help those who are struggling with moral injury to heal from that, as well as to find solutions that can help those who are coming behind or who are going through things right now. Well, that's a great question. There's a lot of resources, a lot of helping agencies out there. So what do chaplains bring to that? One, as religious leaders, we provide complete confidentiality. So as a pastor, a United Methodist pastor, when people come to me, and all people are welcome to come and to be able to unburden their soul, to be able to share whatever is on their heart, and to do that in an environment where there's complete confidentiality that's not going to be violated in any way. So you talk about safe spaces. It's a safe, sacred space to unburden whatever is on one's heart and soul to another. Very therapeutic, and to do it with someone that has pastoral skills, counseling skills, uh, trauma skills, intervention skills. So you're coming to someone who has specialities in this area in order and to be able for there to be healing, for there to be growth. Um, so whatever the person is trying to work out, a chaplain's a great place to start and work through those issues that, like you said, I mean, you could deal with shame and grief and identity, um, just working through all those very deep and very sensitive and personal issues. Yes, I think so, because our chaplains that are part of the network uh, are open to working with whom, whoever comes seeking help. We are faith based. We are spiritual. So, we have that to offer. But we open our doors, so to speak. We're open to helping whoever needs help. So come as you are, as the old gospel revivals used to sing that hymn. Just come, and we're here to help. It's a safe place, a sacred place to help. So it's client based approach. So it really depends on how the person who comes as a client seeking help, how they want the outcome to be. So I would say that's if there's anxiety over that or there's a concern, I would tell a person that they shouldn't be worried about that. They drive the direction of the counseling, and I would also say it's safe in that it's not going to be judgmental, right? So again, the person who comes seeking help can share whatever is on their heart without a fear of being judged. We're here to help. We're here to truly listen, and care for them. I'd like to tell our women who are currently in uniform or retired or separated from the military, our veterans, that you're not alone. If you have something that you know that you need to talk to somebody about, this is a great place to reach out. The Harriet Tubman Network, and um, we named it Harriet Tubman after, of course, Harriet Tubman, who was just this warrior, uh, not even 5 foot tall, and she was such a freedom fighter. She fought so hard for her own freedom, and her faith was so important to her, And then when she got her freedom, she turned right around and started helping others. Every time I, remember her story, I just am so inspired by her. So I am inspired by our women veterans today, and I just want to say thank you for your service and your sacrifice on behalf of freedom, and the Harriet Tubman Network is here for you. We all carry um, burdens on our hearts, and the Tubman Network is a safe place for you to be able to share, to receive help, and build a great network with other sisters in arms who have experienced similar challenges and traumas in life. And here's a place where you can not only get help, but through our network and these shared bonds, we can also come together and work for a better and brighter future for the women who are coming behind us. So please feel free to reach out, and would love to be able to hear your story and to help you and to build a friendship.